Hello, everybody. It's
Billy.
me and Melly, exactly right. And it's time to provide an update to everybody regarding our fall class. So it's July the 1st, and everybody's moving forward in their life with this COVID-19. Um, we need to make the plans laid out here for both of our fall classes, the negotiation class and the finance class. And because of this COVID-19, the university has a number of restrictions and compliance guidelines. So our next two classes will be virtual. We will not be meeting on campus this fall. So that's headline news, no meeting on campus this fall. And our new approach, it's required us to build a virtual delivery platform. And the intent there is to bridge us until we can resume our face-to-face meetings on campus again. So the next two courses will be using a new format. And I'm going to go over that new format with you here. As you know, with any change, there's good news and there's bad news, and you can decide. But the overall good news is that we're adapting and we're moving forward. So I'm going to share my screen to show you the schedule for the negotiation class. Now we'll provide another schedule shortly for the finance dates too. So in this sharing of the screen, it's going to have a lot of information there, and I will go over this in a little bit of detail. But before I share the screen, I'll just make a note to you verbally that there's going to be four modules actually for each course, and part of it's going to be asynchronous and part of it's going to be synchronous. And I'll give you some context on each of these in a little bit more detail. So let's go ahead and let me share the screen, and we'll go over this in a little bit more detail right now. So let me find the nice screen share button for Zoom and pop that up here for you. Okay, everybody take a deep breath, deep breath. Looking at the screen, you can see this is for the 6401 negotiation class. And there's going to be four modules. I mentioned to you four modules, 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, the fifth module has no participation virtually, but it is a period of time where you can do a reflective assignment and review of the course. But let's go back to module 1, module 2, module 3, and module 4. And each of these modules has a similar format. So let's look at module 1. First off, it has a start date of August the 10th and a finish date of August the 21st. It's a 2-week-long module. And the purpose of this is to prepare for a Zoom meeting, which will be on August the 22nd. So how do you prepare for this Zoom meeting? There's going to be several asynchronous videos. These videos will all be less than 10 minutes long. And you'll be able to get those on any type of device that you have, whether it's an iPhone or an iPad or an Android phone or a computer or a PC or a Mac. Very easy to access. And there'll be some pre-read articles also. So that's the asynchronous component of a module. And you have 2 weeks to go through that material to get ready for our interactive Zoom session. So that's the important thing. You won't be able to go to module 2 until you're through with module 1, until after the Zoom session for module 1. So you can't move ahead and look at the stuff ahead of time. We're going to control that in the learning management system. So let's look at the synchronous component of it. We're no longer going to be meeting on Friday. The only meetings we're going to have are going to be on Saturday. And there will be 4 of those Saturday meetings, 1 for each of the 4 modules. Module 1, 2, 3, and 4 will all have a synchronous meeting on a Saturday. And the time for that, it's always going to be a 3-hour session. It's going to be from 10 in the morning till 1 in the afternoon Central Time. And the purpose of these, as you guys are familiar, these are interactive case studies. We're going to have 2 90-minute sessions. We'll have a 15-minute break in between. But if you don't do the prep work, you're not going to do well in these Zoom sessions. The Zoom sessions aren't 4 hours long, not 5 hours long, just 3 hours long, and there's 2 of them. And the preparation that you go through will make these sessions go by pretty quick and pretty interesting. So once that Zoom session is finished on that Saturday, the information will be available to start on the second module. And you can see that you've got 2 weeks from 8/23 to 9/4 to basically complete that information. And then on September 5th, we'll have another Zoom session, just like the one we had on August 22nd. Similarly, September 19th, another Zoom session, and Saturday, October 3rd, another Zoom session. And then the last is going to be an assignment. You have one, call it a homework assignment if you will, but you have one assignment that basically has you reflect on what you learned in the negotiation course, and you'll have a chance to write a short summary of that. It'll probably be a 3 to 4 page summary, which will be part of your grade. So this is a lot of information to start with. You're going to have questions on it. You're going to have feedback on it. But this is what we're planning to use to move forward for both the negotiation class and the finance class. And we'll have another schedule that looks just like this. Instead of 6401, it'll be for the finance class, and we'll have the dates and times that we interact like this. So that's a quick update, a lot of information. And since this is not an interactive session, we're not able to get your questions here. But I want you to go and check your UTD email, because we might put some more sessions out there. And we will have an orientation Zoom meeting where everybody can kind of get familiarized with things. So Melly, you have that serious look on your face. You're usually smiling and happy. I know this is a big change for everybody. So any comments? If this causes you heartburn or concern, let us know. If you can't make the class for some reason, let us know. But this is our very best effort. The same thing is taking place for Dr. McCracken's courses for the advanced, for the Alliance for Physician Leadership, following the same format. And if there's another way, we would do it, but there isn't. So we have to keep moving forward, and this is our best chance at making this most convenient for everybody. So Melly, say something encouraging here.
Oh, I think it's really encouraging. I think that people that are scheduling to graduate will graduate. I think we're taking into consideration your families and what things are like. I think we can show that we are part of the change that everybody is going through, especially in healthcare. So if you guys have to change how you do it, we're the business of helping you change, so we're changing. So it's maybe not the top way to do it, but I think it's the smartest way to do it to get you all to where you need to go. But in order for this to be really exceptional, after you hear this at a Zoom meeting, please, please, please give us feedback. Let us know where your questions are, so that we can make it go as smooth as possible. I don't really want to start the class with questions on how to do things. I'd rather have that before, map it all out. If you have any questions on participation grades, any of that kind of stuff, just jot them down and send them to us, so we can knock all that off. So once we start class, it's all about class.
Yeah, and this does not impact at all the MBA curriculum or program. This is purely for the 9 core classes that we talk about. So
but we are going to insist that you make these Zoom meetings. They're going to be very important, and if you miss one, well, we have to look at the overall picture that we've always been to, because we are following UTD standards for academics, and we still hold that very high. And so we have to provide you with the best academics, and that means participation, and that means following all the different steps. But hopefully this will align with your work schedules. And like I said, any feedback we would like, that'd be great.
So this is going out to all the current class members, and we do have quite a large group coming in for this fall as well, new people. So they're at the disadvantage because they don't have all the experience and background and skinny on all the students and all that, but we'll find a way to make them welcome and inclusive as well.
Oh, you know we will. They'll be big brothers and sisters, and the freshmen will have the seniors to help them. So
okay, so
it'll be fine.
Bye for now, and enjoy, and stay safe. That's our #1 goal. So take care, everybody. See ya.
Bye.